Leadership to me means a person who's motivated, a team player, all that handles all expectations no matter what the demands may be.
Well, to piggyback off of what she said, leadership means working together. If someone else can't do it, you take charge and you help them out or give them resources that can help them and just all coming together as a happy family and being there for the person that you work for.
Leadership to me is a process where you gather each participant and you laid out the plan and then you make them engage in get working for the goal.
I feel as though I demonstrate leadership because if one of my teammates is having a hard time with doing something, I just take over the task and I help them out and don't really put them down if they can't do it, just encourage them. So I think that's leadership.
My leadership here in the program is when I have another team member that can't control certain situations or things. I'm the other helping hand for them. I step in wherever help is needed, and, and I come up with ideas and I take opinions and things like that from my other team players.
Leadership in here, particularly in the center, is somehow participative. The higher ups will give you will lay out the plan to you, and then they will make you be a leader to some extent that you can be a guide to the people to the other people in the organization. Aspiration. What my priority, my aspiration, because somehow I'm a leader too. I'm a lead teacher in the classroom, so I want I want I want that to reflect on the first from the kids we're working with. So I want to be clear. I want to clearly make the communication clear to everybody in the group.
My aspiration for the program is to make sure these children get good education, and also for myself. That's why I'm in the associate's program now, with 3 classes left to achieve my associate's in early childhood education.
My aspiration is to give quality care to the children and to well educate myself to enter back into school. And that's it.
My aspiration is to provide for the young children here, to make sure that they are prepared for the world out there. A leader, I feel as though that I'm a leader, but also with my assistant teacher, we kind of work hand in hand together to lead the children, lead the children to be self-efficient, for them to be able to do things for themselves. We lead them, and they lead us also. So that's my main goal. I've been doing this for 20 years, so this is what we set out to do, to lead them and also let them lead us. My colleagues here, we all work together. When you're in an environment where everyone works together with each other, everything comes together. We enjoy each other, we have a lot of fun, and it's all about the children. It's all about the children, giving them everything that they need, because they need a lot in this day and time.
She really makes us engage. She gives us some tasks to do where we can engage as a leader to the others too. We make everybody a guiding element for the whole organization. In some point.
She gave us a lot of resources as far as training, schooling, and education, and things for the children also that we can implement to the parents on trying to get them extra help or as far as their education for once they enter the secondary schools, elementary, and things like that.
She makes everybody feel like a lead teacher, like a leader, not just the assistant teachers. Everyone can lead. So it's a good feeling. Nobody is above anybody. We all work hand in hand.
We really enjoy what we're doing. And like I said, it's always about the children. And Ms. Rollins also made it so that all of us could go back to school. I'm in school now to receive my AA. A lot of us are still in school. So we have a lot of resources here, a lot of resources.
Okay, well, leadership to me means characteristic. In order for you to be a leader, from my perspective, I believe you have to hold those characteristics that you encourage others to want to follow. When I think of leadership, I think of encouraging others to take initiative. At me, myself, when I started out, before I was considered to be a leader, when I was in the classroom as a teacher, there was something in the lead teacher that she seen in me that helped me to understand that leadership is just not titles. Their leadership is taking initiative and being strong in certain aspects. What I look for now in my team is those teachers who take those initiatives to be self-starters. I have a lot of teachers that that take that initiative and to start those self-starters that are now that have formed committees where they are the leader of our PTA committee, where they are responsible for planning field trips, where they are responsible for putting together parent meetings, when they are responsible for putting together staff meetings. So I look for those characteristics in individuals who show that initiative. I don't believe that any one person could get the job done, that it takes a whole team. So when I think about leadership too, I think about sharing. It's not good to have all the information to yourself. I believe that sharing and showing others what to do helps others to become great leaders. To me, leadership isn't directing individuals to do certain tasks. Leadership is guiding and walking through with them. What I really look for in my team is individuals who ask questions that want to know, that come to me and say, I respect your opinion, I respect your advice or your suggestions, and not only that, but are able to not only respect my advice or my opinions, but I respect theirs as well. No one decision is made just by me solely. All decisions are made as a group effort.
Do you have an example of where you feel like a team or lead teacher or a group of teachers have identified an issue that they felt like we need to work on to improve a challenge, say around either parent engagement or activities for the classroom, where they kind of took the initiative to address the challenge themselves?
Oh, yes. We were struggling with just that, trying to get parents more involved, and how can we get the parents to become more involved. And so they came up with the idea, okay, well, I know my parents like to put and send their children to school looking very nice, so let's have a talent show. And I said, oh, that sounds great, And so they took that initiative and put that together, where we have a talent show. And we're now, like I said, that they are the leaders of the PTA committee, and they are the individuals who plan all the parent activities that occur in the center, in the field trips, and in the meetings.
So just as a last kind of thing, do you have aspirations for your own leadership development? What would you like to see, for your own personal growth and professional development?
Well, for my own personal growth, what I would like to see is that I help others to be those self-starters. My aspirations are to help the organization get to a point where everyone feels as though they are leaders in some capacity, and not so much stuck on a title, but the characteristics of what a leader is.
Great.
All right, thank you.